Welcome to another Todd's
2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday.
Brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the only academy that gives you the credentials to become a certified tech and/or certified inspector. So let's go ahead and cover the question, can I leave my RV unplugged next to my house? Now I think immediately I've got several different considerations. First off, depending on how hot it is outside. Yes, you can leave it unplugged, and yes, we need to go ahead and take care of that battery so the battery is not, getting drained out. We want to make sure it's constantly being charged. But if you're going to leave it unplugged, I would also consider the heat outside. If it's 100 degrees outside, let's say it's a nice summer day, what do you think the temperature is inside your RV that's unplugged? Now let's look at the upholstery, our carpeting, and everything that's plastic. We're going to get some off-gassing, and that's undue wear. We're going to make that RV, a little bit older quicker. Now, if it's a place where it's maybe not 100 degrees outside, let's say it's only 80 degrees, maybe a little bit better. But I guess my first question is, why the hell do you have an RV if you're just leaving it unplugged next to your house? You're doing it wrong. It's the summertime, you should be in your RV out and about. On the 120 volt side, you can absolutely unplug it. But our consideration, that battery. Depending on the type of battery you have, if you have a lead acid gel or AGM battery, you want to go ahead and maintain that. If at all possible, can you run an extension cord out there, reduce it down to where you can actually leave that converter on, because a converter in the RV is maintaining that battery. So if you cannot and you need to leave your RV unplugged, disconnect your battery and put a battery maintainer on it. That's all that you have to do. That is all that you have to do. Now, in the event that you have solar, then perfect, you're golden. You're golden. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to turn off your converter, because if you are not plugged into shore power, your converter is not doing a thing. Now, let's say you have an inverter. Do you need to turn that off? Well, here's the thing on those. Inverters, even while they're not inverting, are going to consume a little bit of power, but it's very small, 25, 30, maybe 40 watts max. Okay, if you've got sufficient sunlight, sunstrike, 4 or 5 hours a day with solar panels, you can even leave the inverter on, okay? Yes, you are actually draining the battery, but if we can exercise that battery, doesn't matter what type it is, lithium, gel, AGM, lead acid, if we can exercise that battery, it's great. So yes, you can leave it unplugged, especially if you have solar, you don't have to do anything. If you don't have solar, then let's put something on that battery to keep it fresh. And there's your tech tip. If you want to be able to fix the majority of the problems on your rig, well, let's say you want to open up a business, become a certified inspector or a certified RV technician, head over to our website at nrvta.com, click on programs, and get started today. Undue wear. Not underwear, but undue wear. Haynes Herway? No. You got to step up. Order some specialty underwear. That's like a soft little cushion is all I'm saying. All I can say is nestle. Hey, this week on Todd's Tech Tip Tuesday, let's cover, hey, can we put our RV next to our house and keep it unplugged? Brought to you by these underwear. I got suckered in and bought them, then I turned it around after a week of wearing them, ordered 5 more. You don't need that job. Find another job. Hey, if you want a job and know where you can get a job, you can actually work for yourself.
You can come over to the National RV Training Academy, learn how to become a technician, and you can get started today. Bam! All right.
Now let's get back to what we were talking about. I know, but you haven't said anything.
I had him on.
Hello. Yeah. You need a tripod for your trifocals? That was a long 2 minutes. That's the longest 2 minutes I've done today.